So I started this message at 1:11. So if you see this, this definitely is for you. We have gratitude without attitude, unconditional love, don't be superficial, downloads, love over fear equals love infinite, to infinity and beyond. Remain positive, people will talk, let them, you do great by being you. So with this energy, I feel like there is definitely a big emphasis on the don't be superficial. And I don't feel like that's coming from you. I feel like that's coming from outside energies. And maybe with you, you're kind of like filtering through the energies. Like you no longer are allowing superficial energies to come through. That's why we have remain positive. People will talk, let them. Because you've figured something out about energy in general. How it moves, how it transfers, how it alchemizes into different forms of energy. With that downloads especially. So you've received this through downloads or through sitting with self, through meditation. All these gifts of knowledge, gratitude, unconditional love, how love conquers fear and alchemizes into infinite love, unconditional love. And with this information, you feel like you can go to infinity and beyond. Can we get some more information, some more messages on this energy for the collective? We have manifesting your dream life, living out your wildest fantasies. Life is a movie. 3, 2, 1. You're a star. Hope/faith is strong or working on it. Cleaning up your lifestyle or way of living. So yes, with the cleaning up your lifestyle, I feel like that part is definitely a hint to the filtering out your energy from that superficial way of living. You're getting down to the nitty gritty of everything with the hope and the faith, because your way of living is changing in a way to where you may not always know your next step or which direction you're heading in. So it requires a lot of hope and faith for you to walk that type of path. But with that, it allows you to live out your wildest fantasies and manifest the life of your dreams. You are your biggest obstacle. Learn from your mistakes. Don't be so hard of yourself. 1, 2, 3. So that reflection of 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Daily routines, affirmations. You know who you are. You are your biggest cheerleader. So you're learning from your mistakes, and looking at your mistakes, you could start to be a little hard on yourself about that. And it's no reason to, because we all have our path. We all have our obstacles. And whether you win or fail, it's going to be all right. Because if you fail, you always have another chance, because that cycle is something that you haven't passed yet. So you can't move on to the next level if you're still on that level. So either way, you're either going to pass it or you're not. So that's where you are your biggest obstacle. That comes into play, because it's up to you whether you win or fail at whatever you're doing. But try not to be so hard on yourself, because again, with that reflection energy, it's just looking back. It's like taking notes and looking back at what you wrote after the test and seeing what you got wrong, what you could have probably did better on, or whatever. Hindsight is always 2020. Again, with the 1 2 3, the 3 2 1, I see that as taking steps, going in order, especially with the daily routines and affirmations out here. So, and then like steps, I think of steps of like to an obstacle course. You are your biggest obstacle, and then directly across from that is you are your biggest cheerleader at the same time. So that duality to just life in general, especially when it comes to yourself, when you boil it down to just you. Do we have any advice for the collective on this energy? Any advice to close out this message for the collective energy? So we have every day is a clean slate, new cycles, new beginnings, morning routines, the early bird gets the worm, Pretty Bird by Janae Aiko, structure, receiving messages from birds. So this is telling me that, like I was saying, whether you win or you fail is up to you. It's up to you to decide every day if this new day is going to be a clean slate or not. Are you going to wake up with tomorrow's problems, last week's problems, last month's problems? Or are you going to begin this day as a new day, a new start, a new journey? And definitely listen to the music. The song is Pretty Bird by Janae Aiko. The music is supposed to help you with whatever the energy from the card is feeling. So that would be a great listen. Then we also have out 777, runes, magician card, charms, lucky versus blessed. Then we have you are the average of the company you keep, one bad apple ruins the bunch, envy, jealousy, beware, 3 of cups in reverse, 333. So this is basically reiterating what I've said already. With the magician card, lucky versus blessed, you're kind of using that, and like when you've learned from these downloads, this wealth of knowledge, you became the magician card, and now you're using that energy to filter out the company that you keep. One bad apple ruins the bunch, because there's something about this company that just screams negativity in every way, shape, or form. Like it's just something that you feel it in your everyday life. It's something about this energy, whether it's a person, place, thing, job, like it could be anything. It's something about it that's making you want to get away from it. So runes or charms, or maybe things like candles or whatever that gets you connected to your spirit, your source, your higher powers, your ancestors, if you believe in ancestor worship, things like that. Whatever gets you closest connected to your spiritual source, your center, whatever grounds you in a spiritual way. Maybe try working on that throughout this journey, because whatever was your normal from before is no longer that anymore. So you're going to need something consistent, especially with the morning routines and the daily routines that came out together. It's a time of starting new routines. So, yeah. I hope this resonated with somebody. If you need a personal reading, please email me or DM me at Imani Ranis on TikTok, Instagram, Gmail. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how this reading resonated for you.